Hey guys, welcome back to another video replacing this pressure reducing valve for my boiler. So this is the old one. It stopped holding pressure, so we had to swap it out. As you can see, it's super rusty and took forever to take off. This right here is a new one. We got it from Granger. It's set to 15 psi along with these nipples we got from Home Depot that we are about to put on. If you haven't already, guys, if you're new to watching these videos, please like, comment, subscribe. It does help me grow the channel and it does help me bring you guys more videos. And comment. I do read the comments, so let me know what you guys want to see next as I do this basement build out I'm doing right here, or as I do other contracting videos. Please comment. I do appreciate the engagement and I do appreciate the community. So what I'm doing right here, guys, I'm putting the brand new elbow that I got from Home Depot onto the existing nipple. I can't stress how much having the right tools made the job go so much faster. So much faster. Even though we're working in tight spaces, because all of this right here is the water line and the ejector tanks and the boiler exhaust stuff. So we're working in really tight spaces, but we're getting the job done if I can clamp this pipe right here to get it right. Couple more turns and I'll get this valve right and all lined up with the existing pipe. Just need a couple more turns. Like I said, tight spaces, working in tight spaces is one of the hardest things ever. And as a contractor, most contractors work in tight spaces a lot. So if you are claustrophobic or if you are scared of insects or anything like that, I do not recommend working in tight spaces, but somebody got to do it. So a couple more turns on this and we should be good. All I'm trying to do is line it up with the existing pipe. So to give you guys some backstory of how boilers work, a, a boiler is basically a controlled fire that's heating water, and that water is moving through your house and cycling safely over and over in a closed loop system. So what I'm replacing right here is the pressure reducing valve. So the pressure reducing valve, the water comes in from your city main, it passes through the pressure reducing valve. The pressure reducing valve acts like a transformer in electrical terms, and it steps down the pressure because your boiler can only accommodate around 15 psi when it's cold. When it's hot, it can go up to 30 psi. Anything over that, you have a thing called a pressure relief valve. A pressure relief valve is going to dump water on your floors. If the pressure in your boiler gets too high, it will open and dump water so the boiler can get back to constant pressure. We don't want that. Hence why I am replacing this pressure reducing valve, because the pressure in my boiler is getting too high because the pressure reducing valve has failed and it's not holding the correct psi. So in a nutshell, a boiler is just a closed loop system that passes water through. It heats it, send it to your radiators, or for those who are baseboard, it sends it to the baseboard. And once that water cools, it comes right back to the boiler the, via the circulation pump. It heats it again. The circulation pump pushes it to the baseboard or the radiators, and it comes right back. And it's just a closed loop system of fire and circulation with water. And that's how it works. It's really efficient, very efficient. I know a lot of people prefer it over forced air or central air, especially in the brutal winters. It is very efficient. It's not dry, it's very comfortable compared to central air and forced air. So now we're tightening down this last union fitting. and we should be good to go after this. And I know a lot of you have asked like what type of material I'm using. I'm using all galvanized because this is an old water system. And since it's cold water, I'm using galvanized. Do not use galvanized if this is for hot water systems. Do not use galvanized. Use only galvanized for cold. Do not use black iron for water. Use black iron for gas piping or steam. But if you can, and you can switch everything to copper, I would recommend copper any day. Switching all to copper. But galvanized do rust even though it's cold water. So now we got finished and we turn the water on. We're going to do a pressure test to see if we have any leaks and let some water flow through the pressure reducing valve and refill the boiler up. At the current moment, no leaks we're seeing. Everything looks tight. Just doing one last inspection to see if I see any leaks. Nothing. So everything is good. Water is filling in the boiler. The pressure reducing valve is working fine. So what I'm doing right here is a boiler purge, purging the air, just letting the water flow in my sump pump. Since the boiler's been sitting so long, it has a lot of air in it, so I'm purging the air out. Since water is now flowing through the pressure reducing valve and flowing through all the baseboards, I'm just purging the air. You see the pressure is now steady at 15 psi after we purge the air, so the pressure reducing valve is working just fine, which is great. This is what we want. 15 psi when it's cold. Now let's start it up. Flip the power on. We can hear the circulation pump. I might have to also replace the circulation pump as well because I don't think it sounds great. It's either airlock or the coils in it is not spinning, so I might have to replace it. Since this is an old boiler, I do have to manually light the pilot. So we got gas flowing, and I manually light the pilot. So in the interest of time, guys, I normally increase the pilot flame just to get the thermocouple hot. Because if you don't get the thermocouple hot enough, the pilot flame will go out once you release the gas knob. So I normally do it just to speed up the process. But we're good now. The flame is good. The boiler is good. Pressure is good.